Hi everyone, it's Kamil from Noise Harmony. I want to share with you a concept of motion in sound design, which is basically the life of sound. Since I started working with synthesizers a while ago, I've always tried to make my sounds move, to keep them flowing, dynamic and never boring. That's why in today's video I'm going to show you what motion is all about and what I always focus on when doing sound design. Of course, as with everything in music, it all depends on the context. Sometimes a sound needs to be static, but when it comes to pads, ambient synth sounds or complex leads, I always strive to bring them to life. For this video, we'll be using the Korg Minilogue XD to create a cinematic, dark living pad by utilizing the hidden tricks this synth has to offer. I have to admit, this is one of my favorite synths. The 4-track motion mode, envelope generator, LFO and multi-engine are perfect tools to inject as much life as possible into the sound. At the end of this video, you get to see a showcase of the final result, so make sure to watch it until the end. Start with the init program and reset all the parameters to 0. First, we focus on the amp envelope generator section as we need to shape our sound. Set the ADSR parameters halfway. This will be our starting point and we can adjust it later if needed. To hear the sound, set the cutoff to the middle as well. Now moving on to the oscillator section. Make sure both the sync and ring switches are off, because we don't want to limit the oscillators or cause any additional chaos. Set VCO1 to maximum volume and VCO2 to halfway. Let's now fine-tune the remaining oscillators. For VCO1 and VCO2, choose the saw-shaped wave, with VCO2 raised by 1 octave. Adjust the pitch slightly to add some grit to our sound. To make the sound more complex, change the wave shape of VCO1 so it contrasts with VCO2. Next, we move to the heart of the Korg Minilogue XD, the multi-engine. Set the volume to around 75%. Select VPM mode and choose the R2 oscillator, a unique combination of a sine wave carrier modulated by both noise and another sine wave. In the master section, set the voice mode to poly and turn the depth knob to just over halfway. This will give us more analog feel to the sound. Throw in some effects. This will help us understand what's missing and how the effects are influencing the sound. Begin with reverb. For atmospheric pads, my favorite is the space reverb. It has a great resonance and in my opinion, it almost talks with the sound. Set time and depth to halfway. But that's not all. Hold shift and turn the mix knob to 70% dry. This way, the reverb will be present without dominating the sound. Add stereo BPM delay. Set depth to over halfway and time to 1/4. Leave the submix balanced. We will change the tempo later. Finally, include some special effects. A flanger will perfectly complement our sound. Set time and depth to around 20%. Now, move on to LFO. Set the waveform to triangle and the mode to normal. Set the rate to around 100, assign cutoff to LFO, and turn the intensity knob to around 70%. We've now assigned LFO to the cutoff so that the filter gradually opens, adding subtle movement. Thanks to the triangle waveform, this movement is smooth and natural. Add a bit of resonance at about 20% to bring out some harmonics. Return to the amp EG section to fine-tune the sound a little more. Now add a touch of tension. In the EG section, set attack and decay to almost max. Turn the EG intensity knob to 1% and enable pitch 2 to slightly detune VCO2. As you can hear, the sound is coming to life, but we are not done yet. Let's dive into the multi-engine and add some extra movement. Enter Edit mode. Press the 6th button from the left and set multi-octave to 8. Press the same button again and move to multi-engine post filter for a clearer, more transparent sound. Now, press the 7th button and add some automation to the multi-engine. Set feedback to around 50%, noise depth to negative 75%, shape mode to about 30% and a bit of attack. And over half decay. Also, set the mod key track to negative 50%. By assigning these parameters, we achieved a sound that is more dynamic and expressive. The modulation adds subtle harmonic texture while keeping the noise controlled, and the envelope is shaped smoothly for natural transitions. Now we get the most important part of this video, the motion mode. As I mentioned before, one of the great things about the Minilogue XD is its ability to record up to 4 real-time parameters. Let's try recording parameters that will add movement to our sound. Set the tempo to around 70 BPM, hit play and press the motion mode button. If that's too fast for the sound, switch to edit mode, sequencer edit section, 3rd button from the left, and change the step resolution to a slower 1/4. Once we know what we want to record, carefully tweak the knobs to record some parameters. As you saw, I recorded cutoff and resonance. I accidentally recorded the initial playing too. No worries, simply press rec and then hit the rest button 16 times across the sequencer to clear the notes. Now, by pressing play, we can freely perform our automation. Let's add 2 parameters to the joystick to finish things up. Press Edit mode and the 1st button on the left. Keep pressing it until you reach the Y plus assigned section and set it to VCO2 pitch, with the range at plus 100%. For the lower part of the joystick, assign LFO rate and set the range to around plus 70%. Check out our sound in action. I believe that the sound I've prepared for you today absolutely captures the definition of motion. I think if you keep the idea of motion in mind and aim to make your sounds feel alive, you'll always get that energetic, dynamic result. Minilogue XD is a fantastic synthesizer. While it seems like a simple synth to use, there are many hidden gems tucked away under the shift button or in edit mode. Download this preset for free from our website noiseharmony.com. Try it out for yourself and see what's really happening behind the scenes. The link is in the description below. I also encourage you to grab our preset pack for Minilogue XD and more. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap the bell so you'll never miss out on more music production tips and tricks. You can also follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in and I see you in the next one.